What's up, guys? This is Adam Smith. Just want to take a few minutes and share. Several weeks ago, posted just a little post about my weight loss journey. Had an overwhelming response, but ended up actually having dozens of questions from people about, man, how did you do it? How did you lose the weight? And so what I wanted to do today was I just wanted to share 5 tips from my experience about how I lost the weight. Hopefully it'll help somebody. But let me share a little background first, in case you're not familiar with my weight loss journey. About a year and a half ago, I got back from vacation, and I'd been dreading weighing in because I knew I was getting heavy, and I figured, man, if I don't weigh in, my weight doesn't exist. And so I actually stepped on the scale right after vacation and weighed in at 292 pounds. Needless to say, that was super shocking, and so I decided that day that I had to lose weight, and I began my weight loss journey. 4 months later, I was down to 220 pounds. Another 2 months later, I was down to 198 pounds, and then it's just kind of gone on from there. And so that's my background with that, and basically, out of that, I learned 5 things that basically I want to share with you guys. That hopefully it's going to help you in your weight loss journey in 2017, especially those of you who are making New Year's resolutions, okay? So the first thing I want to share with is that you have to set a goal. Now, your goal, it may be inches, it may be pounds, it may be your waistline, whatever it may be that your goal is in trying to lose weight or trying to lose pounds or inches or whatever, you have to set a goal of some sort. Now, the ideal thing is to set an inches goal. That way you know that you're actually losing fat and not muscle and stuff like that. For me, that wasn't motivating for me. For most of you, that's not going to be motivating for you because it's a very slow process and you don't see a lot of a change in a quick amount of time. And so for most of you, what's going to be motivating is to actually track your weight, okay? And so what I would suggest then is just making sure that you get in, you set a goal for whatever weight you want to be, whatever inches you want to be, and then just start attaining that goal. And then once you reach that goal, then you set another goal, and then you set another goal when you reach that goal, and you keep setting goals. That's what I've done. My first goal was to get to 220. My second goal was to get to 200. My third goal was to put on to 25 pounds of muscle. I've reached all 3 of those goals in the last year and a half. And now I'm on a goal that I want to, I want to burn 7% of body fat and get some body fat down. And so as I've gone along in this, my goals have gotten a little bit more refined. My exercise techniques have gotten a little bit more refined. But it doesn't matter where you start. The biggest thing is that you just start, and you start by setting a goal. The second thing is that you have to count calories. Okay. You can't lose weight without counting calories, okay? And the reason is that if you think that you're going to go and you're just going to work out and you're going to lose weight that way, the majority of the time that doesn't work for people. And the reason is because you just start eating more in order to make up for all the calories that you burn. Your body gets hungrier, and so you start eating more. So you have to keep track of what's going into your mouth and the calories that you're eating. Now, I used an app on my smartphone called MyFitnessPal, which was absolutely stellar. And the reason is because it has a huge database of foods, and it made entering in the foods that I was eating a super quick deal. Usually it would take me about 10 seconds, between 10 and 30, but once I'd been doing it a while and logged a bunch of foods, 10 seconds to log the food that I'd been eating. Okay, and so it makes it a cinch. Another good one is Lose It. The app Lose It. I've used it. I used it actually at the very beginning of this weight loss journey. It's super effective as well because it has a great badge system. But the downside is that its food database is really small, so you end up having to take a lot of time entering in food. And man, it's a killer when you want to just go quick and you're in a hurry. And so I would recommend MyFitnessPal, but Lose It's actually a pretty good option too. So number 1 is that you have to set goals, and you have to continue setting goals. The second thing is you have to count calories. The third thing is that you need to get a gym membership. All right, today. Go out, get a gym membership today so that when January 2nd rolls around, you're ready to rock and roll and start to lose weight, okay? Now, gym memberships, they aren't like they used to be. Back in the old days, back when I was a kid, all right, gym memberships were such a thing that it cost a whole bunch of money, and it was a ton of ripped guys that were there, and you felt like this little peon that was there working out with these guys. Well, days have changed, things have changed. Now it's just a bunch of people like you and me, and gym memberships typically cost about $10 a month for a cheap gym membership, and those kind of gym memberships are all over the place. I personally go to Planet Fitness, and when I went to start losing the weight, I got a gym membership at Planet Fitness, and I started working out 6 days a week, all right? And I worked out those 6 days a week, burning 1,000 calories a day, and that really helped me in my weight loss journey, okay? And so I would really highly recommend getting a gym membership, okay? Now, there's some of you out there that you're saying, hey, listen, I don't have the time to do a gym membership. Yes, I got $10 a month, but I just don't have time to do a gym membership. Let me tell you something. You do have time to do a gym membership. You don't have an alternative. You have to do a gym membership in order to make this thing happen. And the reason is that because for me, okay, that worked because it was motivational to go and see other people that were, trying to lose weight or whatever. But it was also motivational because I had a little bit of skin in the game. There was a little bit of money in the game of losing weight, okay? And so that was super motivational for me. And you have to go at it this way, that basically you have to pretend like that somebody is pointing a gun to your head and say, try to figure out the way to get into a gym membership or I'm going to shoot you in the face, all right? And so when you feel like that somebody's going to shoot you in the face, man, your wheels start turning and you can figure out a lot of great ways to get into the gym. Okay? All of a sudden, you become a genius in how to figure out how to get to the gym, all right? And so it's important that you get there, that you start up a gym membership, and that you really get in and get rolling, exercising on a regular basis, because your life actually depends on it. In a way, there is like a gun to your head right now saying, hey, you need to go get into the gym or you're going to die, all right? Because that's what what happens when you're overweight is that, man, you just, you can't survive that way, okay? And so you have to get a gym membership. Fourth thing is that you have to have a cheat meal every so often, okay? Cheat meals, they're not bad. You have to have cheat meals to stay motivated. That's just the fact of the matter is that you have to have a cheat meal here and there to stay motivated. For me, I had probably one cheat meal a week. Okay. Now, given I was burning a lot of calories every day I went into the gym, I was burning 1,000 calories, and I was eating between 1,200 and 1,500 calories a day. So I had a giant deficit every day. So I could afford to eat a cheat meal every week. For most of you, you're probably not going to work out quite like I did, all right? You're probably not going to go Hulk on it, but you still want to do something, okay? And so I would recommend probably a cheat meal every other week. Okay? And a cheat meal is not going to destroy your diet. It's not going to wreck everything unless you just absolutely go bananas on the thing. Okay? And so cheat meals are good. They help keep you motivated. But the other thing is that they actually help reset your metabolism so that your body can continue to lose weight. Okay, your body kind of goes into starvation mode when you're losing weight. You get plateaus, it's tough. So you actually have these cheat meals as a kind of a reset button for your body, and it worked beautifully for me. In fact, I would find that when I would go out on my cheat meal and eat 5 pieces of pizza, and have a good time, that when I came back after that, my weight loss, actually, I would lose more weight by having that one cheat meal than I would have by not having it. It's actually, it makes no sense whatsoever, but somehow that works, okay? So I'd recommend a cheat meal probably every other week unless you're going Hulk on it, and then I would say probably cheat meal every week, all right? So that's number 4. Number 5 is that you've got to do whatever it takes to lose this weight. Now, what I mean by that is that you have got to get into a mentality of losing weight, that you are going to literally do whatever it takes to lose the weight. Because here's the fact of the matter. Your body, it doesn't want to lose weight. Your brain, when you have to get up early in the morning to go work out, it will play tricks on you. For instance, I didn't want to get up at 5:30 in the morning and go work out. I didn't want to have to drag myself out of bed. I'm not an early morning person. I'm a night owl. I have to go to bed, if I had my way, I'd go to bed at like 2 in the morning, and I'd probably sleep in until like 7, something like that, 8, somewhere in there, all right? For you, though, you may be different, but you've got to get to the point where you are going to do whatever it takes to make this happen, okay? Because your body's going to play tricks on you, because guess what? Your body, it just wants to procreate and keep the species alive. It doesn't care if you lose weight. Your brain doesn't care if you lose weight, all right? So you've got to use willpower and tell yourself that I'm going to do whatever it takes. I don't care how tired I am. I don't care how hungry I am. I'm going to make this happen. That we're going to work hard. We're going to make this happen no matter what happens, because listen, your body, there's not one day in the last year and a half that I wanted to get up early in the morning. There's not one day in the last year and a half that I wanted to watch my calories. I don't love watching my calories. I don't love working out. It's okay, but I don't love working out at 5:30 in the morning. But this is just what has to happen. And guess what? For me, then, that's really helped me a lot to get into this mentality that I was going to do whatever it takes in order to lose the weight. Because at the end of the day, your body is not going to do it for you. You're going to have to make up your mind that, no matter what, you're going to get in there, you're going to work out, you're going to do exactly what you're supposed to do. Because guess what? When you work out and when you get in good shape and your body's in good shape, you feel like $1,000,000. Man, there's no feeling like it. People can give you $1,000,000, and it's not as good as how you're going to feel when you lose the weight. It feels amazing. When I was 292 pounds, I felt like dirt about myself all the time, all right? But today, I feel like $1,000,000. It feels great. I'm in better shape than I've ever been, all right? I look better than I probably have ever looked, all right? And so, for you, you've got to motivate yourself with that kind of stuff and say, you know what, no matter what it takes, I'm going to get down to that weight, and I'm never coming back to that point, okay? The other thing is that you are going to be doing some of these things that we've talked about for the rest of your life. You're going to log calories for the rest of your life. You're going to be exercising for the rest of your life, okay? You may not be dieting as much for the rest of your life. You may be able to let up. You're still going to have to watch your calories. You're still going to have to exercise. You still want to be the best you. And to be the best you, you're going to have to get into routines that you can keep up for the rest of your life. And for me, I'm in the groove. My life almost revolves around my workout schedule and my eating schedule and stuff, okay? And so for you, you've got to get to the point where you are going to do no matter what it takes in order to lose the weight. So hopefully, guys, this helps some of you. If you have any questions or whatever, please feel free to shoot me a message. If you watch this and this has been helpful and you end up losing weight, man, if you could just shoot me a message and just let me know, that would be stellar. Hope you guys have a great 2017. Hope you experience God's blessing in 2017, and hope it's the best you ever in 2017.